EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch in honor of the Davis has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Vegas. He'll get across the 20, broken down the 23-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward, same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Ward. Out quickly to Lockett.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return is Tucker. Oh, look like he more of a scene for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple of years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action now. It's Geno. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
From the gun, it's Geno. He's got a man. That's Myers. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raider 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Gino now on 1st and 10. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Man in motion here is Tucker. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
That's interference.
That might make this a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Genty. He'll get about 2. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
Made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Gino. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
It's a gain.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now a run for the 1st time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? From the shotgun, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
33-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
Defense.
Now it is 1st and goal.
The pass. Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
on second down. Smith. And that ball incomplete.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
3rd and goal. They'll run with Genty. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Loss of a yard.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
For the field goal, a 23-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
Titans nothing.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Tim Deacon. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time.
26-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they give it to Powell. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He was brought down by Malcolm Kuntz. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Ward. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
1st down, Titans.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, Pollard. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
It's Ridley. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A yard. And the Titans first down.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Running here, it's Pollard. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The 13-yard line.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first down. To throw is Ward. That is caught to the goal line and in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it, and the Titans move out to a 7-3 lead.
Titans 7, Raiders 3.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Raiders offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Man in motion here is Tucker. A first down throw for Smith. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Off the play fake, it's Smith. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
yards. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The Raider first down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight end. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the count.
On the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Who wants my jersey? Come on, get it together.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Gino to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. That's into the hands of Horton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll try to run for it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
That's good for another Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And that's just great athleticism on display. He's trying to find someone past the sticks, but he can't. Finally, he says, I'm just going to go get this myself with my legs, and he does. What a run to pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw, it's Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 8
Sometimes
yards
it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 1. It's 7-6. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. Jim Ray DK now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take
Now
over
comes the
first and
Tennessee
10
offense. They get set to
at
see
their
what they
own
can do.
27-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
The tackle by Jeremy Chin. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Titans.
Play action. Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. They get 16 on that connection. First down for Tennessee.
And the Titans first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Ward. And that ball incomplete over the middle. But Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Gino. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver.
Third down. And
now it's going to be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim DK. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Ward. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Titan first down.
Waste of time. It's a flip back.
To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Man in motion here is Tucker. A 2nd down throw for Smith. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 11.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. On play action, it's Ward. Forced out left. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
He's brought down at the
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down, Titans.
On first down, Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's third down and 10 yards to go.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And that is incomplete. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half.
Johnny Hecker
will return to Las Vegas after this. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. In motion is Myers. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And third down coming up.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball. And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. First and 10 now from the 36. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Second and 11. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
This brought in out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return to get some good yardage before he was taken down. The Raiders offense going to take over just before the half. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Open man is Fulton. He's got it. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Focus, boys. Focus.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, Gino. That's brought in by Myers. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
The Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Smith. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Intended for Brock Bowers. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. That's caught left side by Bowers. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go. Here's Gino. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal.
For the field goal.
Officially an even 50-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here. Starting with a 1st and 10. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Best. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
1st and 10.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Jr. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Titans' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Gino to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
29-yard line.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Genji. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Vegas.
And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the pistol, Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Good for another Las Vegas. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And he will take it in himself. Geno Smith. Touchdown, Raiders.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike. And to cap it off, it's a simple read option. But for some reason, the defense just doesn't account for the quarterback keeping the ball. And by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9.
Titans 7.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here's DK. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Iomanner. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. First and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. Catch made right side by Iomanner. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Titans
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Intended for Chig Okonkwo. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Ward. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Chig Okonkwo. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air again. Ward. That is caught. What a throw. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. Sly now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Titans will cut it to a 2-point lead.
16. Titans 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
I got two.
On 2nd down, Smith. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the gun, it's Gino. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to go for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one.
Incomplete.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force
a
3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And a Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Smith gonna keep this himself.
Smith on the keeper. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to fight any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Run out of the gun for Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Cody Barton on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Smith. He'll try to hit him with a screen. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now, Gino. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 23, Titans 14.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here's DK. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. Here's the 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Moving the tight end right. On 1st down, it's Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Second and 10. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Chig Okonkwo. Incomplete. That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
The Titans sending out their punch.
For the Titans.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 34.
The Raiders offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right reads seemingly every time. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground with Genty. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Cedric Gray.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Ward going to hold on to it, and he'll take this forward for a comeback. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Here comes a return, and that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 29.
The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive, and he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
By Cedric Gray.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. Smith now. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on 3rd down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Genty going to get it on the zone read. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
12 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Titans' 37-yard line.
Here's Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there, works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Dante.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And their lead will stay right where it is.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
On play action, it's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Off play action, it's Ward. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pick up of 46 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Third down, here's Pollard. And he will score! Game on! Tony Pollard Touchdown, Tennessee. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Titans 21.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Laube now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Genti. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Woods on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st and 10, it's Genti. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Go with him. Gino to throw. He gets that complete to his tight end man. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difference.
Nowhere to go! He's going to be taken down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Raiders send their punt team out. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Ward gonna keep it here on the zone read. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. In motion, Okonkwo. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
He's tackled
14
at the 40-yard
on the
line.
pickup. First
A gain of
down
14.
for Tennessee.
First down, Titans.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11, and another first down.
The Titans, first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard. That's some nifty footwork there. It'll only amount to a gain of a couple.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down, Tennessee.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. Throwing again is Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Ward to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. line now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Titans will up the lead to 5.
Titans 28, Raiders 23.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Laube now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Now Smith. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Smith to the left side, and it's caught by Myers. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard
Receiver
line.
just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.